Warm greetings all the way from Nigeria to the organizers, the speakers, and the participants at the Floriade EXPO 2022 taking place in the Netherlands. I'm one of the speakers invited to be with you at this event, but sadly, I will not be able to make it. Please pardon me. My name is Edobong Akpabio. I am an entrepreneur in Nigeria, especially in the agriculture space, and I also get to work as a business consultant, helping businesses to do better, to grow profitably and sustainably. I get to serve in the boards of a few companies, organizations, and institutions, some of which are the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, one of the oldest chamber in Africa, where I'm the chairperson of the Agriculture and Allied Group. I also serve as an executive member of the African Farmer Stories Initiative on the board of trustees of NECA's Network of Entrepreneurial Women. Is a business membership organization for women entrepreneurs. Another body is the COAN, Country Women Association of Nigeria, another body of women entrepreneurs. I'm the secretary and secretary to the board and director of Greenport Impact Cluster Nigeria Limited, the organization that is an advocacy platform as well as a promoter of the triple helix cluster approach. Let me tell you a little bit of what we understand as the triple helix cluster approach. It is a set of interactions that has, on one hand, the academia, those in the colleges and the research institutions and the universities, has also, on another hand, industry players, especially for us agriculture, and then has the government. And this relationship will help to foster entrepreneurship, innovation, economic growth, and social development. Let me tell you a little bit about Nigeria. Nigeria is the seventh most populous country in the world. It is also the largest economy and most populous country in Africa. We have a population of over 200 million people, a total land area of about 923 square kilometers, and a total coastline area of about 853 kilometers. Nigeria as a whole is endowed with water resources, has a close network of rivers and streams. In addition, there are natural water bodies like lakes, we have ponds, we have rivers, we have streams, we have lagoons, especially in the coastal areas. Nigeria has 70.8 million hectares of agricultural land area, and major staples cultivated in crop include maize, cassava, guinea corn, yam, beans, millet, rice. Those are our major crops. For livestock, we have farm families that rear small ruminants like goats. We have about 76 million of that from information from our Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. We have about 43.4 million sheep. We have about 18.4 million cattle. And in addition to all of these, we have small and large ruminants, including poultry population that stands at about 180 million. Nigeria's fisheries and aquaculture are among the fastest growing subsectors in the country, with a coastline of 853 kilometers and over 14 million hectares of inland waters. Total fish production per year is close to about 1 million metric tons. This is information from the DFID. In Nigeria, we are very, very conversant with horticulture as a branch of agriculture that deals with the cultivation of vegetables, including herbs and spices, flowers, fruits, etc., for the purpose of food, for medicine, for well-being, recreation, and leisure. According to the International Society for Horticultural Science, horticultural crops include trees, bush, and perennial vine fruits, perennial bush, tree nuts, vegetables including roots, tubers, shoots, stems, leaves, fruits, and flowers of edible and mainly annual plants. There are also aromatic and medicinal foliage, seeds and roots, cut flowers, potted ornamental plants and bedding plants, trees, shrubs, tough and ornamental grasses, all of which are some of the activities that we get to participate in horticulture here in Nigeria. So Nigeria has vegetables, we have fruits that are staples in our local cuisine. So our horticultural produce, we both produce both exotic and local varieties, and they are consumed daily in our homes as food and as medicine, in our hotels, in our restaurants, in tourist and recreational sites, and name it, just about everywhere. Nigerians consume medicinal horticulture, from liquid extracts, oils, teas, ointments to poultices for healthcare and well-being. We have some states that have developed alternative healthcare practices, and herbology is being taught in our medical schools. Ornamental horticulture is not new also to Nigerians. We have indigenous and exotic plants that decorate our homes, our streets, our lawns, sports environments, sports locations, hotels, institutions, corporate bodies, their premises, estates, and etc. So we use horticultural plants also for cosmetics, air fresheners, incense, pesticides, and insecticides. We have a growing population of middle class here in Nigeria, and their increased income has created a rise in the demand for horticultural products, and this has made, created advances and developments that we're seeing in the sub-sector, and there are huge opportunities for entrepreneurs taking the step to invest in horticulture here in Nigeria. Horticulture is very important for us. It has helped to eradicate extreme hunger and poverty. No matter how difficult the economy might be, a lot of people will still have access to food, at least to eat, because of the varieties of horticulture and the ubiquity of cultivation all around Nigeria. Horticulture has also been able to create jobs and create wealth around our rural and urban areas because the value chain is really huge. It has enhanced women empowerment. A lot of the horticultural activities in Nigeria are actually promoted by the women. It has also improved food security and nutrition. It has ensured environmental sustainability, partly and especially because a lot of our horticulture, we do not use a lot of chemicals. There are a lot of organic material that we use for our horticulture cultivation, and this has helped to improve our health conditions and our well-being. Horticulture has also provided opportunities for innovation and skills development, and has contributed to higher incomes in the household, and has strengthened the rural economies. I talked about the opportunities for investment in horticulture in Nigeria. They are really huge. The value chain is so wide. You can invest in farming, you can invest in seed and seedling production, extension services, in the agricultural policy that we have at the national level. Extension services is no longer a public service activity. Private sector is also being encouraged to invest in the provision of extension services. And then also you can invest in the production, manufacturing of simple and functional tools and equipment, innovative technologies, cold chain storage, processing, export, and also standardization. So it's really huge. The opportunities there are really, really huge. But we do have challenges in the sector as well. There is inadequate knowledge of modern technology usage. We also have insufficient planting materials. We have land tenure insecurity, we have poor extension service, which is why I said it is an area that is ripe for investment. And we also have serious deficiency in post-harvest facilities, leading to a lot of post-harvest losses. We also have climate change here. We are feeling the effects of climate change. We are having newer pests and diseases that we never had before. A lot of our farmers depended on rain-fed irrigation. Rain has been quite erratic in the last couple of years and is beginning to show, and that means that if we're going to provide our own irrigation, it's going to be far more expensive for an average farmer here in Nigeria. And we also we have a little issues, but not so much when it comes to the policy, which is part of what the Greenport Impact Cluster Nigeria Limited is working with to engage the government in the triple helix cluster approach to ensure that we are focused on the development and growth of horticulture here in Nigeria. We have low fertilizer usage. People are not very good with fertilizer usage. They can't seem to see the nexus with the productivity, but those are some of the information that the extension services will have to provide for them. And then physical infrastructure needs a lot to be done, and we will also need market access and marketing efficiency. So let's talk about what Greenport Impact Cluster Nigeria is doing. Greenport Nigeria is an agro cluster management company that promotes the development of a food system structure in Nigeria in partnership with academic institutions, with government agencies, and with industry players. Greenport Nigeria promotes the collaboration between organizations and institutions that are active in agricultural research, advocacy, development, production, training, and demonstration within and outside Nigeria in order to enhance the exchange of knowledge, investment, and participation among agricultural entrepreneurs in Nigeria. So what is Greenport Nigeria doing with the triple helix model? Let's start with the academia. We have a few institutions here in Nigeria, the universities of agriculture around us, who have already signed willingly to work with us in the triple helix culture approach. So for them, we will want them to provide us with education and training and to engage in agricultural research. We want to have access to some of their research works so that we can translate that to development projects. So Nigeria has about 65 universities offering agriculture as a course, with faculty of agriculture in those universities of study. And then 4 universities are solely agro universities. They are universities of agriculture. We have 4 of them in Nigeria. And then agriculture has 25 agricultural research institutions. 25. So we have 25 research institutions we will be working with. We have 4 agricultural universities making 29, and we are making inroads to the 65 faculties of agriculture in other universities that we need to reach out to in order to make a good outing in what we're trying to promote. Nigeria has one research institution for horticultural activities, and that is the National Horticultural Research Institute, which was established in 1975. It is located in Ibadan in southwest Nigeria. So we have the government, the second leg of our triple helix approach. The government will provide us with an enabling environment and also regulate the industry. That's what is done, all over the world, and we want that, to be a priority issue for us, even as we work through the triple helix approach. So Nigeria is a federal republic, has 36 states, 774 local government areas, and a federal capital territory. We have 109 senatorial districts and 360 federal constituencies. That is how our political structure is designed. In the industry area, we want to receive the knowledge that comes from the research institutes and from the academia, and then we want to work, interact with the government to be able to get our policies right, infrastructure right, and then what do we do with that? We will invest in the production of commercial goods and services. So agriculture remains the largest sector in Nigeria, contributing about a quarter to the nation's gross domestic product over the past 7 years. In fact, in quarter one and quarter two of 2022, agriculture continued to lead in the contribution to the nation's gross domestic product. The sector employs more than a third of the nation's workforce. The largest employer of labor in Nigeria is in the agriculture sector. Agriculture is one of the sectors that the nation has identified for the diversification of the economy from crude oil. Agriculture policies provide for the larger participation and investment of the private sector. Democratic experience, we had a lot of government in agriculture. Post, in the last 20 years, we've been having the private sector driving the developments in agriculture. So our agriculture policies serve to promote and support what is happening in the value chain. So with Greenport Nigeria up there, we have the academia, we have the industry, we have the government to work with. We want the academia to be focused on research for development, not research and development. We call it research for development. It has to translate to development. We want them to give us education. We want them to give us training. The industry, we want the entrepreneurs to invest, and we want to have cross-sector collaboration because we have identified agriculture as permeating every business sector. Name it, we can tell you what we can do there. And then the government will be focused on providing us with an enabling environment. This is the coordination from Greenport, Nigeria. How will the triple helix model benefit us? It will improve the quality of our farming inputs. When we have the kind of driven investments that we feel will bring about proper development of the sector, our inputs will begin to improve in order to ensure that horticulture plays the role it should play, even within the agriculture space. There will be proper knowledge transfer. We will have information from the government. We will have the research for development from the academia, and then you will discover that putting all of that in the industry is going to lead to a lot of skills development. There's going to be a lot of improvement in our production practices, and the outcomes, we still have a very low yield, probably even in Africa, which is not, we can't understand it. But when we have this model working here in Nigeria, our yield will improve because our production practices will improve. We'll have better quality of products and services. There will be job creation, there will be wealth creation, there will be increase in productivity, there will be increase in incomes. A lot of the poverty we're experiencing will be a thing of the past, and then that translates to improvement in our economy. My colleagues are very excited to have me speak on this event, and we're looking forward to working with our partners in the Netherlands. Greenport Impact Cluster Nigeria Limited has its chairman in the person of Mr. Richard Ogundele. He is a very experienced agribusiness entrepreneur. We also have Mrs. Victoria Madedo. She is a director of the Greenport Nigeria team. And we have Farmer Samson Ogwele, also a director of the Greenport Nigeria team. I will really love to have your questions. You can send me an email. The organizers have all the contacts for me, and I will be so willing to respond to them. I really wish I was in Netherlands, but I believe that someday we'll get to see each other Thank you so much, and I wish you all a wonderful and successful event. Thank you very much.